Хорошо. Все, мы готовы, да? Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. I'm glad to welcome you here at EWC 2022 national finals for the Kyrgyz Republic. My name is Anton Khodelka, and I will be your host for today's national finals. On behalf of PIC Kyrgyzstan, I'm glad to welcome you at the Center, Business Innovation Center, PIC Bishkek. Yes, we gathered here today to select one national finalist or one national winner, which will present Kyrgyzstan on the global rounds and global finals of EWC this year. We have approximately 1.5 or 2 hours ahead, when we will listen to the pitches of all 10 finalists which were selected. We will judges will ask them the questions, and finally we will select the one which will go further on. But before we start, I would like to tell you more about the EWC. What is it? Why do we do it? And what's waiting for the finalists today in the future? So, Entrepreneurship World Cup is Entrepreneurship World Cup is one of the largest and most diverse pitching competition in the world. It was started in 2019 in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, with a global entrepreneurship network. For 3 years, Entrepreneurship World Cup provided support to more than 400 startups at development, provided more than $3 million in the amount of investments and various in-kind support. And as well as Entrepreneurship World Cup is conducted in more than 200 countries right now. In terms of Kyrgyzstan, we as a PIC Kyrgyzstan, we have a pleasure to conduct this competition here in Kyrgyzstan for the 3rd time already. And I think that we are quite successful, because during the first year in 2020, 2 of our finalists, they reached global top 100 competition and top 25, which is, I think, quite successful in the competition of more than, let's say, 200,000 competitors in the year. And the last year, our finalist, she opened, and she's quite successfully operating her lavender farm on the south bank of Isikul. So I hope that this year and today we will also select or identify more, but select one company which will proudly and successfully represent us on the global arena. I would like to say that the competition is conducted through the support of of two organizations, which is Global Entrepreneurship Network, which is one of the largest entrepreneurship networks in Kyrgyz in the globe, which is conducting all kinds of entrepreneurship competitions, pitching competitions, and providing the support through acceleration program, mentorship, and other activities to starting and emerging startups all over the world. This specific competition, Entrepreneurship World Cup, is conducted with the support of Mossad, which is a small and mediums businesses general authority for Saudi Arabia. In the beginning, we have a short introductory or welcome speech from the director of EWC and Global Entrepreneurship Network, Mr. Jonathan Ormat. So one, please turn on the video.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Ortmans, and thanks to the organizers, the judges, the investors at today's Entrepreneurship World Cup National Finals. A very big special thanks, however, to all of our competitors. You're not just the doers and the dreamers of our society, but you're taking the risks. You're the ones that are helping us to navigate through a period of uncertainty, addressing some of the big challenges of our day, ranging from climate change to emerging from this pandemic, and of course all of the frontier issues that are faced by our various industry verticals around the world. You know, Gen Global, we began our journey about 15 years ago, focusing on the startup community development and on supporting the entrepreneurial support organizations that help to make your path easier. And 5 years ago, we decided to accelerate our work on the front line with you, the founders. It was marked and kicked off with Richard Branson in the opening of our first startup campus, now the largest in Africa, called 22 on Sloan in Johannesburg. And since then, we've reached more than 500,000 founders over the course of this last few years. We're very proud to say in that process, it's required developing early stage investor networks around the world. We've launched grants programs and of course provided a lot of accelerator support and launched the Founders Club. We're very, very excited to be intricately with you on this journey through the Entrepreneurship World Cup. So I want to invite you to stay with us. We're in it for the long haul. Either get involved in one or more of our programs on the ground, we're in most countries, or come meet us in person. Our next live gathering, which we do every year, is called the Global Entrepreneurship Congress. And the next one will be May 1 through 4 of 2023 in Melbourne, Australia. So thanks for letting me take a few seconds to wish you luck today and to thank you for all you do in not just helping develop your own future, but that of your fellow citizens and the communities around you.
Okay, thank you very much. So yes, this is the representative of Global Entrepreneurship Network, which is the main organizer of Entrepreneurship World Cup. But here in Kyrgyzstan, PIC Kyrgyzstan is the national organizer of the competition for our country, and as well as the global level, we have also some local partners which really help us to deliver this competition, deliver today's event, and to whom we are thankful for conducting the event. So, but first of all, I would like to invite on the stage the official representative of Entrepreneurship Innovation Program, or PIC Kyrgyzstan, Muhammad Junaid. Muhammad, please. You can, if you want, you can use this. Yes.
Good afternoon. I'm very pleased and delighted to welcome all of you to the third EWC National Finals in Kyrgyzstan's history. It was in 2020 that Peak Enterprise and Innovation Program, which is funded by the British people, by UK people through UK aid of the United Kingdom. It was pioneered the pitch competition as an official national organizer in 2020. We are proud that since that year, we are now organizing and hosting this program for the third year in a row. The United Kingdom government, through peak programs, supports startups and micro, small, and medium enterprises in transforming entrepreneurial ideas into viable businesses, scaling existing businesses, and facilitating access to funds, both access to finance as well as investments. The Entrepreneurship World Cup provides an outstanding opportunity for entrepreneurs at all stages, idea stage, early stage, or growth, to find investment, learn and offer innovative practices, networking, and most of all, going global. Being committed to maximizing the potential of local entrepreneurs to launch, strengthen, and scale their ventures, we create an opportunity for local families to be employed and increase revenues. I wish good luck to all the finalists today and hope we will again have a startup from Kyrgyzstan in the top 25 of the EWC Global Finals this year. Thank you very much.
Okay. This year we delivered the competition, or we conduct the competition with multiple partners, which help us to promote the competition, but also who prepare some interesting awards for our finalists and the winners. So first of all, I would like to welcome representative of USAID project Future Growth Initiatives, Nuradil Raimbekov, on the stage. If there is some short words to say for our finalists today. Yes. Okay.
Thank you, Anton. Hello, everyone. My name is Nuradil Raimbekov. I'm a country manager for USAID project Future Growth Initiative. So basically, we started our activity almost 3 years ago, and we mainly focus on providing technical support to local, but as well as regional companies that target the regional market and the international markets. So, and yeah, during our activity, we try to cooperate with different organizations. So we try to coordinate our activity with other donors' projects, like PEAK, like other projects, and yeah, provide our technical expertise, our support, our grants for those companies that successfully finish, acceleration programs. So we believe that Kyrgyzstan is a country that has a huge potential in startups, especially in IT system. This is the reason why we are tomorrow we are organizing a business tour in New York, in United States, and we are organizing together with Uzbekistan and Kazakhstan an first IT forum of Central Asia in the United States. So we definitely believe that IT sector especially has a huge potential in Kyrgyzstan, but as well as in the region. And yeah, I was a member of the selection committee of these projects, and I saw that there is a huge potential among these companies, and I truly believe that not maybe all of them, but few of them will be successful in during this enterprise or entrepreneurship World Cup. And yeah, so let's hope that together we will select the best of the best, and that the project will be successful on the international level as well. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Nuradil. As a second on the stage, I would like to invite on the stage the representatives of a local enterprise with some international connections, which will provide together with USAID Future FGI project the mentorship for one of our winners today. I would like to invite on the stage Mr. Brad Brenneman, representatives or founder and director of Sierra Coffees in Kyrgyzstan.
Thank you, Anton. Actually, looking around the room, I see a lot of old friends, Anton, Nuradil, and a lot of other people. When I was asked a few months ago to be a sponsor, not me myself, but with my company, I was very happy to agree and to participate because, as I think many of you know, I moved to Kyrgyzstan 12 years ago and began a company. Everyone said we were crazy, invested money, and did something that nobody expected. We opened the first coffee roasting business in the country, and then our first Sierra Cafe. Now we have 9 in Kyrgyzstan, and we just opened in Dushanbe in Tajikistan. So I am firmly and completely behind all entrepreneurs and efforts to make our country and our region better. And I understand fully how completely difficult it is to start something from zero, from absolutely nothing, especially if you have dreams and everyone says it's impossible. It is possible, but it takes a lot of people, a lot of help, a lot of mentors and development. So I'm very happy to participate and to give myself and my company our assistance to whoever is winning today. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, Brad. The next partner who joined us this year is I don't know whether he's already here. Can you turn on the presentation, please? Is Kyrgyz Handmade, on the online store for handicrafts and products, which is today represented by Evgeny. If I'm not mistaken. Evgeny, please join us on the stage for your welcoming words and participants.
Я буду говорить на русском.
Окей.
Да, окей. Да, конечно. Конечно. Конечно, от лица всей компании Kyrgyz Handmade хотел вас поблагодарить за возможность участия в данном конкурсе в качестве спонсора. Вот, поприветствовать всех, пожелать всем достижения поставленных целей, дальнейших побед, ну и выбрать хорошего, настоящего победителя. Все, спасибо за внимание.
Thank you very much, Evgeny. And we have like 2 more partners, EcoProduct Asia and Jirgalan Destination. Unfortunately, they were not able to join us today here on this offline event. But briefly, I would like to mention that just destination Jirgalan is, I think, for at the present moment, one of the most famous touristic destinations here in Kyrgyzstan. It was established in 2016 by, I think, 16 local families, which are providing the tourism services to local, but mostly to international visitors. And as we understand, they follow 2 main principles. First of all, they try to provide the well-being or improve the well-being of the local community. Plus, also they try to protect the ecology and the environment there at Jirgalan, so that local citizens and more foreign visitors can enjoy this beautiful environment there. Thank you very much. And the second one is EcoProduct Asia, which is one of the largest producers of natural juices in Kyrgyzstan, maybe even in Central Asia. They are producing natural juices, nectars, and juices containing drinks in the Kyrgyz Republic. Yes, and they are one of the largest producers of juices here in Kyrgyzstan. We are very glad to have them with us this year as well. Okay, that's our partners. Thank you very much, all. Can you please the presentation? You want this one? Yes, the mine one. No, my presentation. Да. Не отключается, может, сейчас пока стоит такая. Да. Окей. Fine. So to promote the opportunity within the local environment for local community of startups, we have attracted multiple local ecosystem partners and international media partners. I would like to mention Kyrgyz Patent, High Technology Park, Business Innovation GIA, and Kyrgyz Software and Services Development Associations. Among media partners, we are happy to have today with us Limon KG and Economists online portals. Thank you very much to all. Okay. One is not working properly. Can you click for me? Okay, so what we are competing for today? Basically, today we ask our judges to select three companies as the national winners and one finalist. This year we have received approximately 92 applications, out of which we shortlisted 17, which successfully reached the round one, where this group of judges, they selected 10 of them. So all who you're here, you can congratulate yourself because you were selected out of 92 applicants. And today we are selecting three, the best, but the most important is of course, the national winner, which will receive the nomination for as national winner for EWC 2022, which will pass to the global rounds of EWC, as well as winner will be provided with the enrollment to PIG acceleration programs. We are currently preparing investment readiness program, which I believe will be interesting for you. And there is a gift from the Kyrgyz handmade online shop also for this winner. For those who will finish on the second place, we are providing, or our partners are providing, mentorship support. I think it's very valuable because it's provided by USAID Future Growth Initiatives project, which is like such an ecosystem player, and the mentorship is also provided by Sierra founder or Sierra founding team, which can provide very good insights on how to run the business or maybe even international business here in Kyrgyzstan. On the third place, destination Jirgalan is providing 3-day trip or the all accommodation and all services for two persons. So out of your founding team or from your company, you can select two who will visit Jirgalan this year. Okay, next slide, please. We have who is going to select the winners today? We have the board of judges with us, whom I would like to introduce to you. So let's go one by one. First of all, it's Kalis Hasanova. Kalis Hasanova is a representative of or National Economic Officer for OEC program in the Kyrgyz Republic. Welcome. Thank you very much. Then the second one is Nuradil Raimbekov, country manager for USAID Future Growth Initiative projects. Valery Grishin, Director of Development for DevSeed. Welcome. Chubak Temirov is Director for High Technology Park in the Kyrgyz Republic. And Tagay Tazabekov, Director of Limon KG. As you can see, our board is quite diverse, so that they can provide valuable inputs for the selection of the best entrepreneur or the winner today who can represent us on the global finals. Next slide, please. So we have 10 competitors today, 10 finalists. Each of you is going to deliver a 3-minute speech. Yes, we will be strict with 3 minutes. You have a timer over there. Please check from time to time whether you are on time, because it's once your time's pass, we will stop you. Afterwards, there are 2 minutes for Q&A with the judges panel, who will select who is the best. Judges are going to evaluate each startup by 4 main criteria: its product, potential, predictability, and people. Basically, they are going to assess whether you have some existing, interesting, and valuable product, whether you are operating on some market which have a potential to grow and further accommodate your startup, whether you have a team which is strong, experienced, and ready to grow, and as well as whether you have some good business model or viable business model behind your product idea. Okay, next slide. These are the 10 startups which we have selected. You will basically follow the order as is displayed. We'll start with Birge Eats, Altai 360 Studio up to individual entrepreneur Nursultan Tabaldiulu. The order is based on the number of your applications at EWC platform. Yes, so I think it's quite objective. Okay, next slide. And I think that's it. So without any further ado, I would like to welcome the first pitcher on the stage. But I would like to mention one more thing. This event is part of the global community. Also, it's all streamed on EWC platform, and participants, even the organizers from other countries, are watching us online. I would like to ask you kindly to speak closely to the microphone so that everybody can hear you, and also the judges will have the similar microphone to ask your questions. Unfortunately, we have just two, so I would like to ask you to pass it among yourself. Okay, I think we are ready to start. Birge Itz is on the stage. Yeah, yes.
Да, окей. Анастасия. Он не работает?
Не работает, просто на митинге как тема всегда, что вы думаете?
Я буду лазером. А если я буду сам нажимать, не получится? А, вот на эту камеру, да?
Коллегу попросите сесть.
Давайте. Нет, я без коллеги пришел, к сожалению. Да. Вот, сигнал. Окей. Нет, работает. Да. Когда я могу начинать? Hi everyone, my name is Aitamir. I am the founder and CEO of the project Kyrgyz. Kyrgyz is a set lunch subscription for the companies with 10 more employees. How we work? For the companies where you're doing the buildings, delivery, logistics, and another systems. We're doing the CAS system for the companies. So we have a traction from our Accelerate AHAP, and our overall revenue is $6,000 for 2 months. And also we have right now 63 consumers, and our customer acquisition cost is $2. Also, we are working. We started 2 months ago. This is our team. It's me. I'm a founder, and I have the comment. My team: Ilyas Jumadilov, Tamerlan Razbayev, and Samat Qasimbekov. All of us is doing the management and sometimes sales. And Team Talent is my co-founder, and he is marketer and tech guy, yes, hacker of this project. So the clients insist for taking their money for this product. What we are doing? We are doing the subscription for $50 per one user, per one employee. So you can eat the food for 1 month for only $50. And our delivery is fast and free. Also, we have a tasty food and customer care because we have a standard of cooking. So we have our web app is birgates.com, and it's working like that. We have in-app wallet, easy selection, and fast ordering system. This is our monetization. We are charging a 40% commission for every in-app order, franchisee 9% royalty, and supply chain. And also we have our own dark kitchens, which are giving us 60% of the revenue. This is our market size. We are going to all stands with our CAS solution franchise in quick commerce sector. And also we are going to SAM and TAM to worldwide, like Southeast Asia, US, and Southern Europe. We have competitive environment. Also, we are going to participate with quick commerce sector like Flink or Gorillas, who can deliver food for 15 minutes, and they will deliver our food, which doing for standard, like unified recipes for meal from our franchisee. That's how we will work. Refining the existing franchisee supply chain with franchise management system and brand trusted. So this is our metrics. And LTV is $45. So we are wants $200,000 for investment. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Now we have exactly 2 minutes for question and answers.
Oh, okay. I'm ready.
May I ask the question? Aitemir, you in your initial presentation, I saw the emphasizing of the homemade kitchen.
Yes.
Now you're not emphasizing this. So did you shift from this concept to another one, or what's the point?
Why we must say it? Yes, we want to open in different countries like Singapore and in other countries, and in all countries the home food is different. So that's why we are using just unified recipes to our franchisee, and they are just cooking from unified recipes. We are outsourcing the delivery from quick commerce sector like Flink and Gorillas. They doing the delivery from 50 minutes. We have standalone recipes, good food. They have fast delivery.
Thank you.
How many users buy a subscription for food?
280.
200. So your LTV is $45, and your subscription model for months $15. $50. It's not this model, yes?
Yes, this is our average.
LTV.
No, it's this.
Why LTV?
It's for 3 months, not for a year.
Okay, but if your subscription pay one user pays you $50 per month, yes, why LTV is only 45?
It's net profit. Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
What is the business model?
I can show you here. So we have our app, yes, where consumer can choose from menu like this. He chooses and he going to payment. And from every payment, we're charging to 30% commission.
Like marketplace.
No, we are brand trustee quick commerce. It's new business model. I will describe it right now.
Okay, 10 seconds.
Okay. So we're selling our franchisee cooking from our unified recipes, and we are posting it in our marketplace. And from our marketplace, the food delivery delivering it.
Okay.
That's how we're working.
Thank you very much. That was the last answer. Thank you very much for the presentation.
Okay.
Okay, the next speech will be delivered by Maksat Komisaryan, who's doing something I think will make it interesting. It creates 360 content for web street and metaverse. So, Maksat, okay, please your microphone and please hold the 3 minutes. Judges, I'd like to ask you to, yes, start with your evaluation already on both paper and okay.
Yes, shall I go next?
Можно 10 секунд оценить, да?
Ну, 5 секунд, да?
Да, хорошо.
Okay, ready? Okay, so Maksat.
Hello, my name is Maksat Kanushaliev, and I'm representing startup Altai 360 Studio. We have a background mainly in tourism, more than 10 years. Last 4 of them we create photo and video content, and 3 of them were creating 3D VR tours. Why 3 years? Because of the COVID, we lost our main business and we started a new direction, but we still wanted to use all of our knowledge in the tourism background. Our team now is 7 people, and my co-founder is my father. That has the main thing is I recently hired him.
He has a big experience in bringing the big investments. He already had $2 million investments in one of his companies in Kazakhstan. The main are users for the metaverse and different other things. What our solution is to create the content for metaverse and to create the social media platform. Right now, we're changing the business model of our startup and also create the 360 content that will be mixed with 3D models and then minted all as an NFT. So the main thing is what we want to do is when you create 360 content, you're all facing two main problems. It's very hard to edit them and it's very hard to store it somewhere. So what we want to do is we want to build the platform that will help to solve all of this. And we're now working on our MVP. Of course, as any startup, we dream to become the unicorn startup with audience of more than 1 million users and start the NFT sales. For the last 3 years, we had more than 16 clients, government organizations, international ones, and also private companies. We work with digital nomads, creative industry, and other metaverse parts. The milestones that we reach, we create 2 projects that reach 14 million views. We also passed the acceleration at Kyrgyz patent, and we presented our projects at Asian World Film Festival in LA. Then we had another acceleration by Accelerate Prosperity. We implemented the 3D scanning of Innovation Center. Recently, we met with Prime Minister of Kyrgyzstan, and now we're having a big contract upcoming about the 360 Kyrgyzstan and to present the potential of Kyrgyzstan in 360. Also, recently, we participated at NFT NYC in New York, and we're planning to open the company in the United States in upcoming year. As I said, 14.5 million views of 2 of our projects. We have a big views on other social platforms. We're requesting for $500,000 investment. We already invested around 40,000. And the big advantage that our country has is the new creative economy tax that's going to be less than 4%. And I think that will give us a big advantage at the worldwide when we will be presenting our startup and trying to get more investments. Thank you. If you have more questions, we have, you can scan this QR code for my contacts. Yeah.
Fine. So 2 minutes for question and answers.
So I have a question. Thank you very much for the presentation. And you mentioned about the opening a branch in United States.
Yes.
Except investments, what are your, let's say, plans? Why you actually chose United States?
Because of the venture funds, we want. The problem is that the technological startups like ours, especially that works with metaverse, are mainly financed in UAE, United States, and Singapore. And out of 3 companies, we choose United States because 2 of our team members, we have visas, visas for United States. And now we have a partner that is based in the United States. So with him together, we're planning to open 1 more company in there, actually the corporation, that all of our previous products will become the part of this corporation, and we will get more investments for this company in the United States, because no one knows, unfortunately for now, no one knows Kyrgyzstan, but everyone knows the United States. We had seen this while doing the products. We made a couple of videos and photos of 360, and we compared the statistics of the views and the social medias. And when we post something with Kyrgyzstan, yes, we managed to reach a lot of views, but when we post the similar stuff with the name of San Francisco or Los Angeles, it gets way more views. So we decided that we should start working with like the other side of the planet first. Thank you.
Okay, we have 30 more seconds for your questions. So, dear teachers, I'd like to ask you to try to answer the questions like briefly so that there are more questions to ask. Okay.
Hey, Maksat. Thank you for the presentation. What's your main competitive advantage comparing to other companies that provide basically the same thing, 360 video content?
Right now in Kyrgyzstan, we're the only 360 creating company.
I'm not talking about Kyrgyzstan. I'm talking about
worldwide.
The worldwide.
Well, probably the main advantage is that we had contracts with the governments first. And second is right now we're switching our business model from creating 360 content to become the platform. We want to try to build the platform. that will help all other 360 creating companies to become our partners and start monetize with us together. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Oh.
Okay, thank you very much. Dear judges, we notice that not all of you scored the honors for the first speech. So please make sure that you write down your scores on the paper forms, but as well you should score it on the online platform as well. So while you are scoring, we are preparing for the next speech, which is the startup called Team or Team Kyrgyz. It's represented today, if I'm not mistaken, by Ercan through the depot. Team Kyrgyz, are you with us? Okay, so yes, please come on the stage. Team Kyrgyz is helping to simplify customer user relationship and integration between customers and financial institutions. I understand correctly. Please, stage is yours. This is your microphone and also the speaker. Yes.
Thank you. Just a second. Let me check this. It works. Okay, I'm ready. Hi, my name is Sekal. I'm co-founder of Fin. Recently, we've made a pivot from financial marketplace to financial gateway. We've combined two basic computer science definitions, which is gateway and request response method, integrated it into the financial sector, and got a financial gateway, which implies the process of requesting for finances, making the decision, and receiving the result. Let's say there is bank A, store B, and school C, and they all want more revenue. And let's say there is client D who wants to purchase some goods and study for a promising profession, but he doesn't want to pay a full price all at once. And let's say that his confession doesn't allow him to use classic installment plan because he lives somewhere in Central Asia, Middle East, or Southeast Asia, where our serviceable obtainable market is 5.2 million, 8 million, or 42 million correspondingly. So client D goes to store B or school C, he sees a widget or a QR which says buy with Fin. He fills out basic information, then he gets checked by a call center, which is powered by artificial intelligence. Then he gets to the verification and authentication step. Then he gets to the bank A, and if bank A says yes, then the full payment goes to B or C, and then client D receives his either Islamic or regular installment. Client D is the happiest because he doesn't pay anything to Fin. Instead, bank pays a percentage of financial product issued, and store or school pays a percentage of the product margin. The revenue model shows itself pretty good. We've already issued processed 12,000 applications, partnered with 56 organizations. We've issued a joint Islamic installment plan with a supermarket chain and a gas station network. By the end of the next month, we'll already have a scoring option. We'll be able to analyze psychometric and behavioral data, and we will make a crucial integration with credit conveyors for financial institutions. In 2 years, we will be able to, thank you very much. In 2 years, we will be able to process the payments and do it fast. And we will be able to issue an omni-channel P2P payment tool to make it all in the end a free source, an open source product. We'll do it together with Ercan Turdubekov, who is a co-founder, with Adiret Muratov, who is our chief technical officer. We are looking for $2.5 million for our seed round. To conclude, I would like to say that we learn from our experience and we adapt to the needs of the market. That's why the pivot has been made. And we really do believe that in order to develop, we need to partner, not compete. So let's evolve together. Thank you very much. I appreciate your attention.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yes, we're starting to have an income. We will need to sign an NDA to show the numbers. Unfortunately, we have a lot of crucial data that we can't open up.
How many clients is there?
We have about 56 partnering organizations in 2 countries. They pay us.
By partners, you mean banks?
Financial institution, not only banks.
Microfinance.
Microfinance institution. It might be insurance companies, and as well we have this real sector goods and services sector, which also pay us a percent of their margin.
So you're searching for investment of $2.5 million.
Right.
For what?
Let me show you. We'll spend it on IT, we'll spend it on marketing, we'll spend it on legal, operational expenses, and we have some for unexpected ones.
Do you have profit?
Not yet.
So when you will reach the break-even?
We hope, we count that it will be in the beginning of November.
Beginning this summer?
No, before getting before getting this sum.
30 seconds. Or that's it. That was the last question. Yes. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
So far, we have the pitches where the startups ideas were related to IT sector, to technology. Now there is going to be something different. The next project is presented by Nargiza. It's actually called Tomo, and it's related to needed educational toys for kids. They claim that it's ecological, well made. So Nargiza, okay, this will be your presentation.
I hope it's not a gift. Okay.
So,
Yeah.
One moment, please.
You shouldn't take it. Just take it.
Hello, my name is Nargiza, and I'm founder of Tomo Gurumi, and this is Gemini. She will help me with the presentation of the project.
Hello everyone. Our project is Tomo Gurumi. Sorry.
just press.
Which one? Okay. Nargiza, she is not just a founder, but also she is a mom, and she knows the very, very high important things about toys, and she knows that every toy should be handmade, eco-friendly, and HAPA-allergic. And the main problem now, which we have, is that 70% of the toys they made from bad quality plastic on the market, and they contain toxic substances. So the solution is Tomo Gurumi. This is the best solution for the healthy development of our children, because the toys are safety, eco-friendly, made from eco-friendly materials, HAPA-allergic. Practically, they can be washed in washing machines also, and it's really good price quality ratio. As I mentioned on this slide, the margin is between 50% and 70%, because just from one skein of yarn, we can make 2 toys. Yes, exactly, toys like that. And the price of the toy is 800 soms. So it means the marginality is 160 soms, and for work we pay 660 soms. It means that 860 soms we have like revenue. Yeah, exactly. So how it works? Nargiza has a team of 13 craftsmen, and they can make from 15 to 80 toys per week. And yes, it depends on the size of the toy. Yeah, exactly. These craftsmen, they made just partly job. It means that one craftsman and one handcraft. So this is special system to make really special products. And the traction is, we plan to start cooperation with one of the best confections in the country.
And the Ololo Creative Impact Fund already invested money in the startup. Next steps, in close future, we plan to build the site with ability to pay online, to set up logistics, expand production, and open a workshop to train new craftsmen. And here we present the future plans for more long period. This is our team, and this is what we're asking for.
Yes, thank you very much. Your time is unfortunately over. Yes, so we are ready to proceed to question and answers. Who has the first question?
And how did you identify that 70% of toys toxic?
French researchers, they made the survey about the choices on the global market. So they told in their research that 70% of the toys, they are really made from bad plastic. Yes, and they have some toxic. We have, and they found, that 30, they checked 66 copies of Chinese toys and found that the half of them were contain substances that present serious threat to the small child.
So in other words, we are trying to replace Chinese toys with what about the material are you using for crafting?
This yarn is from Turkey. It's hypoallergenic, and what's great inside I have hollow fiber that we use for pillows. It means that it's
And the hollow fiber also is imported from other country. The hollow fiber is also imported from other country.
Hollow fiber is другой страны же привезен. Yes, yes, from Turkey.
So you're not using the local materials, local raw materials.
We have fabric in Dalabat, and we will try to do the first problem.
Okay. Who are your employees? Who are your employees, the craftsmen? You talk about the craftsmen, 13 craftsmen. Who are they? I mean, women, men?
All of them are women. Yes. So it means that this project creates new jobs for women. Yes.
Maybe people with disabilities or just women?
Yes. Получается, вообще вся эта система будет предназначена для людей, которые не могут выезжать на работу. В будущем я планирую запускать онлайн-обучение в формате видео. Получается, человек обучается, потом отправляет мне пробную версию своего изделия, и я говорю, окей, я вас нанимаю, и сразу же вперед отдаю заказы.
Сколько вы работали?
Вообще, я буквально несколько месяцев назад. Нет, дело в том, что я работала раньше одна, но недавно меня инвестировала Ололо, получается. Мы только начали.
Один последний. Сколько времени нужно, чтобы обучиться одному?
Вообще обучение занимает от 1 недели до 30 дней, в зависимости от... Спасибо.
It's nice to see that even like non-technology idea can generate so many questions. Our next pitch is going to be delivered by Julie Beck, taking care of the project is called MetaPD. Julie is with us. Yes. So please come on the stage. And this project is related to maybe for educational purposes, grant scholarship events for development.
Sky Industrial Group is the next?
Unfortunately, no. Sky Industrial Group is not with us, right? Yes, they are not with us.
It was. Sky Industrial, it's not.
Это сюда. Право, влево. А как вниз так? Сюда. It's a project MetaBelim. It's a marketplace of opportunities. What problem we solved? What problem we solved? The first problem is a privatization of opportunities. For example, many people maybe not know about these events. Uninformed population and hard feeling, because other people can't feel to the opportunities. Okay, and how we these problems and how we решаем эту проблему, как будет? Solve these problems. It's push notification to 1 billion young people, and we test our application. It's работает, it's working. Mobile app personalization of the opportunity list, service and products by interests. Персонализируем ленту, and we in this application we help people to fill documents, to fill the applications, to all of the opportunities. Opportunities. What is the opportunities? It's grants, scholarships, maybe grants, scholarships, and other opportunities. Может быть даже, например, green карта. Если даже рекламу дать, green карта бесплатно, 1 миллион человек может скачать. Дальше. Ой, блин, сейчас. Mobile app find out about all grants, internships, and events in one app. At now, we have big problem. I have many events in different 100,000 sources, but all of the events we can put in this mobile app. All of the grants, all of the opportunities, and these opportunities, grants, and others can come you personalized. Ну, персонализированно можешь приходить к вам на телефон по интересам. Дальше. Ой, блин. It's the first market, our first market, it's all stands, it's Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, and other countries. The size of markets, $88 billion, $23 billion, some markets. In stance countries, it's $295 million. For example, at now in my computer, we have leads in 5-day reclam by one product. It's truck drivers. We have 500 leads. Every people can pay $1,000. Не хватает инвестиций, все.
Okay, thank you very much. Virgin, it's your questions, 2 minutes.
Do you have 1.2 billion users?
At now?
Yes. How many users?
How many users? At now, мы делали рекламу. We tested our продвижение, promotions, and it's after our promotions results, it's these results.
So how many users?
At now, 5,000.
5,000.
Installation.
From Kyrgyz.
Installation, yes, installation.
How many monthly active users?
At now we application is tested on the test, and after 6 months we can yes, these statistics, and these statistics I read in the internet. It's like unicorn. Okay.
Are you already
maybe
revenue?
What?
Are you generating the revenue?
Yes. Да, мы можем доказать заработок. Даже сейчас я могу карточку показать. I can show in my about in four months about $30,000-50,000. Yes, we earn. But we send people to the work migration to the Russia, and we have big problems. Поэтому мы задолжали 2 миллиона, но мы половину уже отдали. Только это нас сдержало. Сомов. А так, мы уже заработали бы, если бы Россия нас не кинула, не подвела бы, на Европе мы смогли заработать. Оттуда мы сейчас долги отдаем, но в будущем все классно у нас.
Так вам платят за консалтинг или за...
Нам платят за консалтинг.
А насколько это масштабируемо? И вам
Это
получается, вам нужно потратить время на каждого клиента, правильно?
The first problem in our market, it's a problem of доверие, trust problem. In consulting, we have trust problem. Доверяют ли вашей IT-компании, доверяют ли вашим услугам и прочим? В услугах только доверие.
100 раз вырасти.
100
раз вырасти.
Можно вырасти. Нет.
Okay. So that's all. Thank you very much.
Автоматизировать можно же.
Questions you can continue like afterwards after the event.
Это можно все автоматизировать.
The next startup is also a very early stage of development. It's called Achieve. And it's presented today by Sirkagdi, Jafar Flow. Sirkagdi, please come on the stage, and we are ready to host you. Their project is related to solving or at least mitigating some ecological problems in the country through recyclation of plastic materials. The microphone and this is.
Hi everyone, my name is Jomart and here's my friend Omurbek. And last couple decades, we are all witnessing how the whole world drowning in its own waste. Fortunately, at least a small part of the humanity as an intelligent creature is thinking about how to save its life and world from the slow destruction. Along with other caring human beings, we intend to destroy this garbage-filled world. As one wise man said, the road to the universe starts from the village. So we'll start from our city, then country. At the end of the day, we may become the causers of the prolongation of world's days. Please.
Dear friends, thank you very much. What do? One of the goal is to recycle all the plastic bags and to make the raw material. Let me show this materials. Raw material like this, and we produce this kind of pipelines for water irrigations for farmers, and the main ambition and the main goal is not making just money and earn money, but also care about the nature, ecology, by utilizing and recycling the plastic bags. But now we are only recycling the plastic bags, but we would like to expand our business to the next level. Like we would like to recycle all the car tires and the plastic bottles also. And this is the scale of the tons, how many tons we can recycle the year by year. Now we recycle around 200 tons of the plastic bags. Now, if we expand our business to the next level, we can recycle around 3,000 tons in a year. And also, by expanding our business to the next level, we can produce this kind of also products, unique products for the farmers, and we can use this raw materials to produce also this kind of pipelines for irrigation, and this is also a revenue model. Now we earned like $50,000 in a year, but if we expand our business, we can earn this much money year by year. Thank you very much. This is the next steps. What kind of steps we have, or if we expand and if we get our new equipments, so we can produce any kind of products like these plastic lines, this kind of products, and also the from tires.
Okay, the time is over. Thank you very much.
5 seconds.
So let's begin. I think you can present more.
This is our team.
So, dear judges, if you have any questions for the HE,
thank you very much.
What about the cost of purchasing the raw material? So you're selecting or purchasing the weight? Yes, cost of acquisition of the raw material.
Just like for addition, after the approaching the $9,500 from your side, we could earn in 2021 $47,000.
I'm not talking about the support from. I'm talking about the cost of the raw material.
40 soms.
May I answer? We buy from the local people 40 som per kg. Plastic bags. Yes. But we sell raw material around 110 soms.
Okay. So it's more reasonable to buy plastic bags instead of bottles?
Not plastic bottles. We are not now recycling bottles, plastic bags. You like Coca-Cola from plastic bags from Coca-Cola and like water bottles, you know, around cover the plastic bags. This kind of plastic bags we are recycling right now. And we buy this kind of plastic bags around 40 soms from the people, local people. And we produce the raw material as you saw before, and we sell the partners, cooperators, like 110 soms. And we also produce pipelines, and they can also produce.
What about the competition, the price competition? So your products should meet the local market prices.
Yes, it's a great point. Nowadays, water irrigation is getting very low and low year by year, because I am also the village man. I also plant, I care about like 5 hectares every year. And in August, we use the water from the deep of the earth. And then year by year, this pressure of water is getting very low. And then now all the farmers, we insist them to change irrigation for the drip irrigation.
Are you able to compete with other products?
Yes, we can compete.
Yes, thank you very much for the presentation.
Thank you very much.
The next project is called Green Spark. Currently, Green Spark. Yes, unfortunately, the founder is not able to join us today. He's currently abroad, and he is able to join us only through virtual call. So I hope Ulanis is with us. Yes.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Yes,
All
we
right,
can hear
hello,
you.
everyone. Apologies
So
in
Iskandar,
advance. I'm traveling, but nonetheless, I'd like to share our goals and plans for our startup.
Okay, Iskandar, give us like 10 seconds, please, and we'll be ready to start with your pitch.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay. Okay, Iskandar, we are ready. Whenever you want, you will start.
All right, hello, everybody. My name is Iskandar. I'm the founder of Green Spark. So our mission is to accelerate switch to electric cars by means of developing charging infrastructure for electric vehicles. It's not a secret that air pollution is getting worse and worse, especially in Kyrgyzstan and Central Asia, where we're surrounded by mountains and we have beautiful nature. So we have to take all the steps necessary to preserve our nature. So our idea is to develop this charging infrastructure. So about typical internal combustion engine vehicle emits about 4.5 tons of CO2 into the air, where electric cars are zero emissions. So far, what our team has done is it has developed sort of MVP for the charging stations by installing 7 charging stations in Bishkek, 7 charging points actually in Bishkek, which consists of about 14 chargers in Bishkek and on the road from Bishkek to Isykyl. And so far, our software is able to show every single location on the map, able to process the payments, able to reserve the stations. So far our MVP is proving to be effective and in demand. So we are continuing our plans to develop this business. Our marketing and sales strategy is surrounded around government requests. We have RFPs from the government to install charging stations. We have been working on partnerships with the tourism ministry because they have rest points that are being developed throughout Kyrgyzstan. So we're planning to install charging stations in these rest points so we can promote ecotourism throughout Kyrgyzstan. And also we have already requests from the taxi companies that are also going into electric vehicles. So we're definitely having a lot of requests in this sector. Our social impact is that we have so far created 22 direct jobs, and we are believing that close to 100 indirect jobs are being created through our recent efforts, and these numbers are going to grow as our charging stations keep being installed throughout Kyrgyzstan, and not only Kyrgyzstan but also throughout Central Asia. We thought that Kyrgyzstan would be an ideal ground to test this idea for us to later scale this idea to large metropolitans like Almaty, Tashkent,
5 seconds, Iskender.
like that. So this project has an immense environmental impact and has a very solid financial forecast. Our ability
Iskender, your
to
time is
project
over.
such forecast is
Iskender, unfortunately, we need to stop you.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm sorry for interrupting you, but like that was like your 3 minutes. I believe you will be able like to describe more, tell more about your project during the Q&A session. So the first question for Iskender, I would like to ask you to speak to microphone this time. Yes.
Thank you, Iskender. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear
you. So your business depends on mainly on the number of EV cars, right?
Exactly.
And my question is, do you know the growth rate of the market of the EV cars in Kyrgyzstan and in Central Asia?
In Kyrgyzstan specifically, these data is being collected just recently. So far, from the last year to this year, there's a 200% growth in electric vehicle imports into Kyrgyzstan.
200.
And this number is projected to grow about a 200 to 300% every year for the next 3 years, because we have a discounted period for zero imports for electric vehicles. We could compare this experience on countries such as Ukraine and Belarus, because these countries have also adopted electric vehicles, and their growth rate for electric vehicle imports is exponential. So we see a lot of potential in this business. And it's sort of like what came first, the egg or the chicken. So without charging infrastructures, there is no no import of electric vehicles, and without electric vehicles, there's no need for charging infrastructure. So one depends on another.
Yeah. Did you assess potential risks? What potential risks you might have?
Yeah, for the risks, we see that the aging infrastructure of electricity, so it might limit us in the number of charging stations that we can install. However, we see a lot of support from the governmental organizations and nonprofit organizations in this direction. They're sort of helping us to find these sources of power for us to connect to. But one of the biggest risks is probably the limits of electrical infrastructure in Kyrgyzstan and in Central Asia in general.
Yeah. Iskender, what about the power stations itself? Do you produce them by your own, company, or you import them?
Yeah. Iskender, please try to answer within 15 seconds.
Okay, so for the charging stations, we are currently importing them. However, we have plans to also assemble them in Kyrgyzstan. So far, what we have done is that we adopted software to the hardware that we have found in countries like Russia, Ukraine, and China.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much for your presentation, to joining us at least virtually, and thank you very much for your questions, for your answers. We are all. Okay, we are almost at the end. We have like just 2 startups or 2 projects to pitch, and the next one, number 9, is LLC Skin Expert, represented by Mary, but like there is like different further. They are aiming to implement the dermatological center to help solve diseases such as atopic dermatitis, psoriasis, and we'll talk more about the rest, right?
Good afternoon. My name is Malik. I represent a distributing company, dermatological distributing company, which distributes which one? Oh, maybe ladies know about these brands. We are distributing these brands at pharmacies, beauty shops, and this is the world's dermatological brand company. So the problem which we are seeking is we know that all over the world we are facing with such kind of problems as psoriasis, atopic dermatitis, eczema, hair loss, and hair loss, alopecia, hidrosis, rosacea, etc. We have found that this problem is really affected for Kyrgyz population, and the state doctors are trying to work with Soviet Union model, and we have found that the market TAM is expected 2 million people who are seeking the problem. The sum is 800 people. The solution, we are trying to import art of technology dermatological equipments to Kyrgyzstan, locate them in every oblast of Kyrgyzstan, and import them from developed countries, and organize the modern dermatological centers, including the sales point cosmetic center. Revenue model is for 23, 24, and 25 years, for expecting 7 derma centers in Kyrgyzstan. Traction. As for us, our company nowadays, more than 1,100 happy clients with our cosmetics, 500 partners, including beauty shops, pharmacies, beauty salons, cosmetics, dermatologists, and doctors, and 200 avenues we are now tracking with our company. And the next step we are going to follow in October this year, I'm going to head into Germany to import to see the German equipment, dermatological, then attract qualified doctors from inside Kyrgyzstan, and attach the derma centers in Kyrgyzstan. So this is our team, including doctors, trichologists, and dermatologists. So that's all my presentation. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Malik. Again, 2 minutes for question and answers. If there are any questions,
Malik, may I ask a question if no one wants to? You just show us a very moderate growth rate for 3 years. Just 50 per year more for each year.
For which one?
It was on the slide.
Revenue model.
The next one.
This one.
Next one.
Next one.
Maybe previous one. Yeah, here. So only $50,000 more for each year.
Yes.
This is your business model.
Yes. the revenue model that we are expecting to earn from every derma center. The core idea of our business is the nation's health security, then green energy, and then entrepreneurship. Because if our population are healthy with our scheme, we are happy to earn money, including sustainability, help to people, then we're going to start to make business in prosperity way.
So you'd like to use German, French, European technologies and experts, and
yes, absolutely, yes,
and democratize their knowledge, their prices, and adapt to Kyrgyzstan. So in other words, you want to do a TOT trainings for local experts, specialists?
Not training. We are going to set up dermatological center where the patients can visit with hair loss, with anti-dandruff,
you need to train
skin problem,
specialists.
Healing problem.
Yes, but you need to train the local specialists, right?
Also local specialists.
The price for people to visit your center?
Price will be more than comparing, less than competitors, because we have to look the people whose budget is lower. We are going to increase revenue only by opening new dermatological centers, not by others. We are going to attract new cosmetological cosmetic brands. Also, so increasing through the territory in every oblast of Kyrgyzstan, because in rural, for example, the region of Kyrgyzstan can come to capital Bishkek to visit for one doctor. That's why it's easy to visit his over highly qualified doctors. I'm not going to go out of the country or only like in Kyrgyzstan, 7 regions. No, we are planning to first. Our plan is to cover Kyrgyz Republic. If the project will be much more profitable, we are going to cover CIS. They have the same problems. Yes. Okay, thank you very much, Mike. Thank you very much for the presentation and answers. Okay, so dear judges, dear audience, we have the last presentation for today, and we will finish in quite tasty way because the next presentation is related to honey and various honey products. The name of the, I don't know whether like which of the 3 founders will present us today. I think it's Chopon, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, there was a lot of you in the team. So this is your microphone, your stage, your clicker. Okay. Yes. So we are ready to start. The last presentation, please, your attention.
Thank you. We represent EcoHoney. We have Nur Sultan and Tenistan here as a team members. Next. The problem we are going to cover, that is the inability to restore the environment, climate change impact, land degradation, damaged ecosystem, and affected biodiversity, lack of pure organic honey. As the location is very close to the border with China and Tajikistan, we are interested to restore to prevent the land degradation, because in the very isolated mountainous areas, there is less opportunity to grow and to increase the income. Our solution will be to expand the beekeeping, keep environment by pollinating, which is very organic and impact positively to the biodiversity. This will help us to increase the harvest, which will serve as a feed for the livestock. And of course, public awareness and networking of the stakeholders. Our long-term strategy is to extract the bee venom that is for the long term, for 10 years, as it was already mentioned above by the previous speaker, that is used for the cosmetology and to keep health well. And our revenue model for the next 3 years will be now, last year, right after the pandemic, of course, we lost a lot. However, we are intending to increase simultaneously, and our revenue for the next year will be 70,000 USD, and in 2 years, by 2025, it will reach up to 85,000 USD. And the traction will be, our purpose is not only just making a profit, increasing our profit, that will be also the preventing the land degradation, because as you know, as our country is agricultural country, however, we are focusing mainly on the livestock, but we are losing a lot. And in our plans, step by step, we are planning to introduce using the wool of the sheep as a keeping the land not always dry because of the climate change. We have many problems in the upcoming 10 years, and that's also in our strategic plan. And our target area will be mainly Fergana Valley, because that's almost close to 20 million population, and the peculiarities, the population is very densely populated. That's why that's our strategy. We already tested this our idea in Khadamjai last year, this year in Aravan by polling, and we saw the results. Of course, unfortunately, it was not mentioned in any mass media. That was our gap. And we are going forward to fix and to share our achieved results in the future.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Now we have the 2 minutes for questions.
This is our motto. Thank you for your attention.
Yes, so last Q&A session, 2 minutes. There are any questions?
Can you please explain a little bit more about your business model of your revenue model?
Now we are keeping the bee, but this is not a new thing for our country, and but we already focus on developing new product from the bee, getting pчелиный яд, bee venom, and to use the extract, to use it for the cosmetology purposes.
So you already sell this venom, right?
By polling через опыление мы уже попытались использовать, повысить эффективность, and the next stage will be получение пчелиного яда вот через наш опыт.
Но вы не продаете пока?
No, нет. Потому it takes much time. We need to test it, to certify. That's why we need some stages before selling. It's not an easy thing.
So do you need investment?
Yes.
For what?
According to our research, there are some equipment produced in Germany, and we are requesting money, 1.5 million for the equipment first. And we have some, we are not alone in the, we are trying to use the network of the beekeepers. Yeah, this is not only our business, this will be uniting all beekeepers. We are almost about 12 team.
Yeah, once you produce your product, who will be your customer?
Pharmacy, and the first is pharmacy, and then we are going, you know, many like well-known cosmetic products, they are imported from other countries. Like that's why we are going to involve the experts, and we need mentors as well. Yeah, to develop stage by stage
Okay, thank you. That was the last questions. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
How many revenue will you increase after this investment?
Oh, very interesting question. We don't have limits in our dreams. We are expecting 85,000 USD. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Yes. So thank you very much to all who was brave enough to pitch today and present their business idea for the already existing businesses. Basically, all presentations are over. We are really thankful to have you here today with us. Dear judges, now you have like 2, maybe 3 minutes to complete your assessments. Please make sure that you write them down both on the paper forms and also on the Google Sheets. I would like to, if any of you have any questions, how to do it, please feel free to ask me. And I would like to ask you to use only the whole numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like nothing in between. Yeah. Dear participants, now after the judges make their scoring, we will have a 10 minutes break, very quick break before the announcement of the winners and all the first, second, and third place. And afterwards, we have some bullshit or something to some networking small event. Yeah, any questions? Все сделали, да? Хорошо, этим не можете, да. Этого не было. Хорошо. У вас уже он тоже не закрывайте,
А где мы, кстати, будем совещаться? Здесь?
Да, совещаться нет, будет все. То есть каждый оценит, и все это такое. Да. И на основании ваших оценок мы сейчас определили. Вы же когда оценивали до этого, вы же друг друга даже не знали, кто джадж, правильно? Как должно быть.
Да.
Ну вот, пап у нас уже был, Палыч тоже была в прошлом году. К сожалению, мне надо будет. Бежать? Да. Да? Главное, вы нам открыли. Да, я вот поэтому не стала отменять. Спасибо большое. Спасибо. Подождите, девочки, можно мне быстренько? Ой, не вы. Наш подарок человеку ходит.
Спасибо.
Здесь, да? Спасибо, что вы не откладываете. Это новый материал.
Я вас оставлю. Я имел в виду не Штаты, смотри.
А так что не собираешься? То есть в каких планах стартап влияет? Короче, спроса много, особенно то есть параллельно. Надо это переговорить. Я предлагаю Нет. Пока не могу сказать однозначно, видишь, что самый лучший сильный самый меньший вообще семьи на первый раз. В Японию я еще не ездил. Пожелал. По сути, не компании, просто представители индустрии. Есть смысл? Я думаю, есть смысл. Сильно.
Очень громкий. Реально. Давайте.
Просто будет.
Вот это отпустили уже не нужно. Сейчас он будет это транслировать. Когда ты вот это можешь вот это, нет, ты можешь потом
Вы можете
читать, получается так. Okay, I can continue in English. So, but I think our colleagues are preparing the certificates, and we will be ready to announce. But I think that we can have some like short discussion. So, how was it? How was the event today? How was the presentation? For how many of you it was like the first time when you delivered such a pitch? Okay, one. Okay, fine. That's good. Two teams. And for how many of you have already experience with pitching? Okay, fine. Also some good ones. We really appreciate the quality of the presentations which you prepared, and it was really visible that you tried your best, because many presentations were really beautifully and beautifully designed and well structured. I am not afraid to say that already this kind of presentations can be presented on the global rounds, but I think that also the winner will have the opportunity to even further improve their presentation for the global, I hope so, top 100 competition.
So
Yeah.
I also want to add that the winner will be able to participate in the worldwide affiliation program. And this is very important to participate fully in this program because there is a special structure. And if you do not active one, then there is like a big, how I can say, possibility to not involve in the top 100 yet. So I know that first year our two companies, two companies was on top 25. So when we asked them what was their experience, the first of all, they said that they haven't missed any trainings, any like coaching, any consultations, first of all. Second, they were actually working with those mentors from global programming networks. So it helps them to move to one of these.
So what else? So, so I think soon we'll be ready, and if, for example, our company will not be, for example, in top 100, anyway, you will have a possibility to have a experience with the one of the famous and one of the like good entrepreneurs, to have experience with them, to have a question, I mean, to get their feedback into your business. So you have to be quite active during this acceleration program. So we ready?
Yes, we are ready. Okay, but before we start with the ceremony, I would like to ask the judges if there are some like last words which you would like to share, your impressions, your recommendations for startups. Valerie, Tagai, if you want.
So thank you very much. Good luck to you all, and I'm very happy to see your presentations today, and now I see the startups in Kyrgyzstan is so looks very gross, and я могу продолжить по-русски, да? С года в год я вот с 2018 года наблюдаю за стартапами, за проектами в Кыргызстане и участвую в таких программах, как это, в жюри, и с каждым годом я вижу, как растет потенциал наших проектов, и мне очень приятно видеть такие проекты, и я хочу вам всем сказать, чтобы вы не останавливались, из года в год вы росли, делали проекты лучше и лучше, и с нашей стороны всегда будет поддержка и помощь. Вы крутые.
Okay, Tagai. Okay, fine. Thank you, Sirgak. Okay, so we are ready for announcements, but like first of all, for all of you, like I think that for all of you, it was a very interesting day, very interesting experience to prepare your applications, count all the data, provide all the data, also prepare the pitch for today and deliver the pitch at the end. So yes, first of all, I would like to ask you for a huge round of applause for all of you. Thank you very much. Okay, so we are ready for announcement, and we will start today with the third place. with the third place. Third place, except of our recognition, you are going to be presented with a 3-day holiday at the Alakol Jirgalan guest house with local sightseeing and tours for 2-person from your team. And the third place goes to, drum rolls, to Achieve.
So, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
So this is your first experience.
Yes, my first experience, it was very great.
Okay.
Yes.
This is for you, and we have some small presents from our sponsors and partners. Просто не успеваем включать эти фанфары. Да?
Okay.
Мы сфотографировали, да.
Okay, so the second place, again, second place, thank you very much for the project, for the team who joined us. Thank you very much for joining the EWC in Kyrgyzstan 2022. I believe that the mentorship support, which is going to be provided by representatives of USAID Future Growth Initiative projects and Sierra International team presented to you, whom I like to welcome on the stage, both Brett and Sirgak. This is going to help you to further develop your startup or your project. Yes, we wish you all the best. So the second place for today's EWC Kyrgyzstan finals goes to, drum rolls, Project Fin. Congratulations.
So our congratulations. As I remember, you are our graduates, right? Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So our small presents from our sponsors. Thank you very much. So all the best.
Yeah.
Mentorship and then some presents from Sierra. Yeah.
Okay, so yes, so Brett and FGI, yes, FGI will provide you with the mentorship support. Basically, after the program, whenever you are ready to start, we will manage to the introductory meetings so that you can start your mentorship support. I hope it will be useful for you. Yes, Brett, Sirgak, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much for your support.
Okay, and the moment all of us will be waiting for, EWC Kyrgyzstan 2022 winner. So the winner is going to be nominated for global rounds of EWC, which means acceleration program with trainings, consultations, and mentorship, with eventual enrollment to competition 100, top 100, top 25, and the global finals, as well as the winner will be presented with the enrollment to peak Kyrgyzstan acceleration program. Most probably the program is going to be investment readiness. And the last is the gift from our partner Kyrgyz Handmade online shop, which is basically the traditional Shirdak carpet. So are you ready to present?
One moment, let's open
and
this one.
Valery, Evgeny, I'd like to ask you on the stage. Evgeny is the representative of Kyrgyz Handmade.
Yeah, this is from our great partners. I mean, they have been supporting us for a long period of time. I mean, since 2019. Да, помогите, пожалуйста, открыть. Посмотрим.
Yeah. In business, nothing is easy. Even like getting the prize, you need some effort and some striving. So yes,
and also for the winner, I mean, pay attention for all what mentor and training will be set by the acceleration program. Yeah, because this program will be preparation you to the world championship. So this is very important. So shall we announce?
Yes. Okay.
Мы готовы? И даже вот этот, ну ладно, пусть будет так.
Okay, so this award is presented by Evgeny, representative of Kyrgyz Handmade, and Kial Sultanbayeva Karti, the country director of PIK Kyrgyzstan. So the final drum rolls for today, please, everybody. And the winner of EWC 2020 for Kyrgyz Republic is Project Beer Gates. Congratulations.
Our big congratulations, молодцы. Держите фото. Так, да, сперва вот так фото. Уже первый раз, да? Окей, молодцы. Теперь с подарками. Держите.
Окей.
Да, как-нибудь обнимите.
Да.
Пойдемте, да, с той стороны может. И давайте мы вот так встанем. Там мешает это. Да, да, вот так. Ок. Да? Поздравляем. So be active. I mean, just take everything from Jen because not everyone have a possibility to have such a program. Да?
Is there anything would you like to share? Your impressions, your comments? Yes, we can take from you.
In Russian or English? Okay, I will try. I saw third place. I said, okay, not third place. I say, so second place. Okay. So another, one more certificate, just participation. Yes. But oh my gosh, I was so there. Yes, I see. No, it's not me. It's Altai 30. and you saying the Bill Gates, I thought, wow, really? It was really, how to say, amazing for me. Я не ожидал.
Yes, thank you very much. Congratulations. Okay. So, thank you very much. Congratulations to all winners. I hope that it was worth it to spend the last, I think, 2 months for preparations of your applications, speeches, and everything. Thank you very much to our judges, to our partners and media partners for supporting EWC in Kyrgyzstan this year. We are really happy that you were part of this initiative, and we wish all the best to our national winner on the national finals, on the global finals, and we are going to further support him. And you are now the part of the network of EWC, so whenever you want or need anything, please feel free to approach us, and please support all the finalists and winners who were here today with us. Thank you very much. Yeah.
So we have some certifications of appreciation for the judges.
Okay.
You forgot about us.
Yeah, maybe.
So, Valery, please, we have some full presents and some certificate for appreciation. Спасибо. Некоторые ушли. Фотография? Да? Окей, спасибо большое. У нас также есть для Тавая, где у нас Тавай? Так, Тавай, вам спасибо большое, что вы нам не отказали в партнерстве, да, или в нашем студию и оценили наших участников. Это у нас медиа-партнерша. Спасибо вам большое. Так, Нурадилу мы уже вручили подарок, но давайте я вам вручу этот сертификат, да? Спасибо большое, потому что очень сложно, это же работа, кстати, такая на общественных началах. Ой, почему я на русском говорю? Okay. So, thank you very much for being our partners. Yeah, спасибо большое. And of course, we have already provided our small gifts to director of Chubak, HTP, Chubak Tamirov and Kalas Atanova from OSCE. Thank you very much for being partner, because I mean together, yeah, in cooperation only we can achieve like great success. So thank you very much. So
yes, that's all for today. We would like to invite you for the workshop, for some networking, talking more about your businesses and opportunities. Please feel like this is the community for now. I would appreciate if you can get to know each other, share about your projects more, ask for help among the finalists, but also with the judges and everyone partners who are present here today. Yes, that's it for today. Thank you very much.
Yes. And if someone wants to buy some small toys also, it's available. Интересно. Ты заготовки? Я уже